So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. And he's in on... It's Nedved! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Konate calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
He's picked his way through. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nedved. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And we have our very first corner. Yaya Touré! And now a sudden chance to counter. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Son Heung-min. They get a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Rooney. Yaya Touré. Here's a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Throw in. Looking for options for movement. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. That's good running with the ball. And he's picked out the run. Now there's a fine chance, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! Son Heung-min.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Half an hour played now. Luis Suarez. Oh, super find. Big chance! Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Zico. Konate is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Ribéry. And this is Zico. Brilliantly cut out. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Out to the left it goes. Rooney. Konate. Whistle's gone, that's foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Can he get on the end of this? Pepe cannot be beaten that easily. Well, that has not gone well. Valverde. And it's Ribéry. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. He's going for goal. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust his half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
Well, who saw that? And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Red Star happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Ball's played through. Ball played through for the wide man. Oh, such a clever touch. That'll be a throw.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, that's well spotted. Zico. That is good alertness. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's played it in low. He's having a shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
It's a promising position. And he's well positioned. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without hesitation. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. That pass has been well intercepted. It's a searching pass. And here's Son Heung-min. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he spark a counter here? And it's Valverde. Nicely worked. Look at the space. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Rooney. Number 21, Dembele.
Well, Jim, it is
23,
abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Number 24.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking
Yeah, well, they
place.
were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Zico ready to try. Zico!
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Red Star surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Quality ball. Ribéry looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram. Platini. Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Yaya Toure. Nedved. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to pass it through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Doku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Might be danger. And the finish! So close to drawing level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Luis Suarez. Red Star, moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And a chance! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And he welcomes it in, and it's Luis Suarez. Chance! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Suarez just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Haaland! Firm header, just up. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play the role of...
It's Luis Suarez! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Sergi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. To Lahm. Zico. And it's Valverde. Now it's Ribery. He's had it taken off him. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ferdinand. Moved on forwards. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. And he welcomes it in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Luis Suarez. Suarez powering forward here. Valverde! It's there! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Ribery really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
It's Nedved! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Nedved usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Zico, Valverde, and if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, 1-0 the score. Defending of the desperate variety. Pepe, and the pass is intercepted. Driving forward, and it's Valverde.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Konate gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Rooney. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Zico. Ferdinand. To Pepe. Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Red Star have the chance to go the other way. Can he finish? Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Suarez really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Toure makes the interception.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. should get the job done.
There will be 1
it's
minute
Lahm.
added time.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dembele picks it up out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Valverde. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build
And
on
now,
after the break.
Please turn towards the screen.
There's plenty
for
of
a
positives
special
to take
presentation
despite the
featuring
lead
our
being
guest
so small,
performers
Peter.
today.
I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Red Star have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Red Star definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Red Star come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Ribéry. Toure can get it clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Dembele. Red Star are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Zico. Nice looking ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Just about up to the hour now. And they win it back again. And he was quick to react. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Messi. Red Star are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's a sharp pass. In with the challenge. Zico. He's got away. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Valverde is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi. Dembele.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Dembele. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's found some space. Doku has a shot! Off the post! Araujo gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number
Red Star
9,
have their second
Suarez.
corner now.
Number 21,
Dealt with
Dembele.
nicely by the defence.
Number 20, Rooney. Number 13,
And now they can
Federico
spring out of
Valverde.
defence.
Number 5, Messi.
A lot of space here,
Coming
a
on
real
the field.
opportunity.
Number
Perfectly
17,
measured that. And he shoots! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Having big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Platini gets good distance on it. Oh, tries a shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have...
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is all over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Red Star certainly had
Hello,
some
everybody,
good moments,
and
Peter.
please
There were
join me
plenty
in
of
wishing
encouraging
a happy
spells
wedding
that
anniversary
more should have
for
been
one
made
our
of.
fan club members.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Tries to pass it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Luis Suarez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zico, passing nice and neat. And this is Dembele. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ribery! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And it's Ribery. Ambitious ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Valverde. Valverde. Now it's Ribery. Nice sequence of passes. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found the way through. You have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale. Bale. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Red Star have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ribery. Nedved. Oh, a delicate chip through. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Bale. And he's worked it through. Yaya Toure. Played down the flank. Zico picks it up out wide. Nedved, somewhat off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Tries a shot! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
5 minutes till the break. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Dembele. Spread it left. Calafiori gets into a good position. And he was alert to it. Luis Suarez.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is a great pick out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please be made
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Red Star clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Yaya Toure. Calafiori can see things others simply cannot. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ferdinand cuts it out. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Shot a goal! He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And smartly reclaimed. They get a throw in. Could be danger here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nedved. Nedved! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
21, Dembele.
Not pretty, but it gets the job
Coming
done.
on the field.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And
Number
now they can
17,
spring out of defence.
Son Heung-min. Substitution.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Over hits and out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Zico. Now, can they shoot? He's scored! And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now that looks a decent ball. Not the most accurate pass. Calafiori. Some resolute defending there. Can he get it through? That's very neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Yaya Toure. Zico. "75 minutes played. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min!
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Maicon. Good ball over the chance, surely! No mistake! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's picked his way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's going to go a long way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nedved. Just 5 minutes left. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Haaland, chance!
Added minute has been indicated.
Zico aims beyond the defence. Ribéry in acres of space out wide. And the shot! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence...
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. There could be trouble here. Ribéry! And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Takes a shot! It's in! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Nedved. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! Two! And we've barely begun here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. Very nicely done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Yes! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look... Valverde! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Red Star are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ryerson. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a... And the shot! It's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Valverde. That's a cute ball. Great chance! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ryerson. He's in plenty of space here. No, that's been intercepted. Valverde. To Lahm. And no, that was never going to make it. Lahm proves too strong, too smart. And it's Ribéry. Yaya Toure. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance! Red Star heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Suarez. Now it's Nedved. Luis Suarez gets good distance on it and claimed it back swiftly. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
And here's Zico. Lahm.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Quality ball. Good read, needed to be. Lahm has it in a wide position. And this is... Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, what has happened here? This looks promising. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And he's got what he came for. Hit. And we hit half-time. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to have come off. It's incredible stuff.
Red Star are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
Changement. Le numéro 7. Pour le remplacer,
And we're off
le
again.
numéro 14. Park Ji-sung.
Gavi. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Nedved. And here's Suarez. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Nedved. Park Ji-sung. He's having a go. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ryerson. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ribéry. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Nedved moves wide and looking to get onto this. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Red Star clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pepe short changes him with that pass. He's in a great position here. He's tried one! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And that's wide.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message.
He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Iwaki are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
There's the header! Nicely shaped ball. Schüller. Red Star, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Gets into some space. Lofted in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter on the through ball. And this is Ribéry. Ribéry is having a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Après 71 minutes de jeu.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Changement en cours.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well read, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Sara. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's aimed into the middle. Park Ji-sung. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. Casillas with the clearance. Schüller. And it's Sara. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tries to dink it through. Oh, shooting chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for... And Park Ji-sung! Oh, taken with style. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
4 minutes de temps
Some of
additionnel.
those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot! He has done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it. Red Star can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super...